Welcome back, you guys. This video is dedicated to Ben Potter. A lot of us know him as Comicstorian or Benny to his friends. And so, yeah, man, it's tough. I heard about the news reading Deadline, and my heart dropped, man, when I saw this news, because this guy, I've been watching him for years. Mostly the DC universe type stuff, comic books. I mean, New 52, Rebirth, Dark Side Wars, especially Tom Taylor's comics. Like, I had to click on Comicstorian. His narration style, the energy he brings, it had to be him. It had to be Comicstorian when it came to Tom Taylor type stories like Injustice. I mean, I binge watched hella videos of Comicstorian when he was all in on the Injustice comics. And you go on from there, like Deceased, one of my favorite, probably the favorite out of Tom Taylor comics. And you go to Comicstorian to listen to his narration. He was really making it creepy at times. I'm like, oh man, he's going in on this one, man. Like, he was a kid that I recommended Deceased. He was feeling the creepiness, and that just tells you how skillful of a narrator Benny really was. And I mean, this guy here, man, he was a legend in my opinion when it came to narration of comics. I know you had Comics Explained. He would talk about it, and they're good friends. But it had to be Comicstorian, because he just had that more energy that I wanted to hear, and narration style that I wanted to hear when it came to comic books. Especially Tom Taylor's, because I was going through a tough time as well earlier this year when fire broke out at the house I was staying at, and so I had to sleep in the garage for a whole month, and I was having a rough time sleeping that night. And one particular night I could not sleep, and I saw Comicstorian was doing another Tom Taylor story that I never heard of or heard news about, and that was Dark Knights of Steel, with the Justice League and all this in the DC universe taking place in medieval times. And Comicstorian himself knocked it out of the park. I was hooked on each of these stories that they was telling from different characters, and he just brought it out, man. Real talk, just brought it out. And I'm like, okay, this is why he's one of the GOATs when it comes to this. And it really made my morning, because I watched it all the way to morning time. I felt like those old times when he was doing Injustice. And so he will be missed, man. He will be missed. I just want to make this video and say thank you, Benny. Thank you, Ben Potter, for your excellent work on narration of these comics. I will be remembering this until I leave this earth, because I will still watch Comicstorian. I will still recommend young teenagers and young kids that want to learn about comics to your channel, because you know how to make it. You knew how to make it entertaining, and I appreciate your work, and it will be cherished. Thank you, Benny, for your hard work. Thank you. Rest in peace.